Earful of BJ coming at you this fine Sunday evening. What's going on?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on, like the new season.
Yeah, new season. That's what's so great.
Absolutely. 2017-18 is here.
Yes, it is. And you know what's great about that, Faj?
Yeah.
Nobody's worse and nobody's better than anyone at this point.
That's right.
We're all on the same playing field here, and it's just great.
Very exciting.
Just a few public service announcements. Clay's going to send out a survey early this week, and so if you all, as soon as it gets up there, if you can get on that ASAP as possible and just fill it out, that would be awesome.
Yes, look for it and do it.
Yeah, do it quick. That way we can get it over with. One of the things that's going to be on there is trading. Something I've always been a big proponent for. I think we try to model our league after the NFL, and this is one thing I think we're missing, and it's just a huge aspect in building your team, and I think that'd be trading your draft picks. Have that as an option. Maybe we would cut it off at some point in the season so people aren't trying to throw away their season, if you will, just to build for the next year. But, pick for pick, and you can throw players in there if you'd like to entice the deal and all, but just think about that, mull it over in your head. I really think it'd be a cool aspect. I don't think it'd be any harm in trying it one season.
No.
If for some reason it goes bad, let's take it out.
Take it out.
But as long as everyone goes about it responsibly and is cognitive about their decisions before they do it, I don't think that should ever be an issue. I think it'd be fine.
Right.
In other types, we're going to decide on a free agency. We're going to be voting on that. We're going to do it. One of the options is the way we do it now, which is basically it's the waiver wire. It's the way having, whoever's ranked highest has the least priority, and whoever has the worst team has first dibs.
That's fair.
Yeah, and that's the way we do it. A lot of people. There's some people I know that have a problem with it. I've talked to them, and I understand, and I'm sympathetic to them. Another thing another option is the auction, which is my personal choice. I know some people are probably rolling their eyes because I haven't got a good feedback when I talked about it.
Did you see my eyes?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You can feel the wave.
So for example, we'd all get 100 points or whatever, if you will, and you can bet those chips or whatever per player. So, say Chris Johnson is on the free agency and we want to put 5 points, someone else puts 6 points, then they'll get him. So I think it levels everything a little bit. It's a little more fair. Maybe not. Some people don't think so. So we'll see. And then the third option is basically everyone lines up 1 through 20, and the one that's in first gets to pick first, and then they'll go to the 20 slot, and then the 2 goes, and then 3, and then 4, and so on. So it's basically a list from first to last.
Okay.
And so everyone gets cycled through. And then the last thing, Clay wanted me to let you all know that he's going to be live streaming the drawing of teams coming, or the drawing of divisions coming up here shortly. So that's going to be neat. He's not quite sure how he's going to do it. If anyone knows a good way he could go about that on Facebook, make sure and let him know. I think that's going to be cool. That way we know he's not cheating. If he puts himself with a bunch of scrubs.
Yeah. Obviously, this is the first time he's done this, huh?
Yeah, because, he's always been in town to do it. So, just
Good
so
deal.
we're all there. Fudge, what kind of free agency would you like to see out of those? Do you like the way we're doing it? Or you like the auction? Or you want to do it from that order? It's hard to describe the first to last thing, but that's kind of the way I took it.
I don't know. I do like the way we do it now, but that auction sounds pretty cool. If it doesn't work, like you said, we can always change it.
I'm just not a big fan of the way we do it now. I think the auction would be the better way, but that's all right. Well, I'm game for whatever we want to do. So just make sure you guys all vote with a strong opinion.
Yeah, and anything we try like that, if it doesn't work, get rid of it.
Yeah, we can always change. So let's dive into the 2017 season. I'm so excited. I'm getting ready for the draft. I just now started doing a little research. Have you guys been doing research?
Ooh, quiet, silence. Man.
Have you?
Well, yeah, I was silent, so no, I haven't. I usually don't. I like to go in and just work by the seat of my pants.
Do you have a strategy?
No. Nope. I just honestly just pick by players that I'm familiar with and go by that. Yeah, I've just been pretty lucky so far.
Yeah, 2 playoffs,
Yeah,
two time, two
Yep.
or 2 years in the league, 2
Yep.
playoff appearances.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Yep. Season championship. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the regular season championship last year. Yeah, very good. So I picked together some players here, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends that I think have a little bit of a storyline that we might be able to talk about and say whether we like them in fantasy or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys disagree with us, which I'm sure you will at some point, let us know, and then we'll share on air what everybody thinks. Fosh, let's go into some quarterbacks.
All right.
Andrew Luck. You like him? He's coming off
I do.
surgery. He got a surgery in January, and he didn't throw a football for 6 months, which is like the longest he's ever not thrown in his life.
That's a lot. So it is going to make a difference, especially there at first until he gets back into his mode. So.
Well, is he going to be ready for week 1?
I don't think he's going to be 100%.
But you think he'll be out there?
But oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not sold on that yet, but I think he still goes high, whether he plays 16 games, 14, or 15. I think he's still going to go high because he is an elite fantasy quarterback, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Dak
Definitely.
Prescott.
Ooh.
You are a huge Prescott fan, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, I am.
So
It's tough.
What do you think?
And he's calm, cool, and collective out there. So he's going to have success again this year. I think he's going to go pretty high.
You?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Not as high as Sean took him last. Sean's going to snatch him up this year.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Another guy that not really on the radar, Brian Hoyer. You know who he plays for right now?
I do not.
He just went to the 49ers.
Oh, yep. You told me that.
And
so.
he's possibly the starter. And before he got hurt in Chicago last year, he was on a rampage. And
Oh yeah.
I don't know. He could do something with Kyle Shanahan there. So he could be a potential bargain at quarterback. You never thought I'd
Absolutely.
say that about Brian Hoyer, but you never know.
Yeah. He may maybe have another good year. So.
Faj, when you hear the word fat, what do you think of?
Well, fat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
What
Lots
about-
of things, I guess.
What about Eddie Lacy,
Oh yeah.
the big fat guy?
Yeah. What's the deal there?
He's had some weight issues,
Yeah.
and now he went to the Seahawks. What do you think about that? You think he could do something there? He's definitely talented. He's lost some weight, and he could be a good running back for them for Seattle. I think he's got a lot of upside, but I think he's got a lot of floor here. He might be pretty poor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I really don't know. I just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine taking him too high, but
No.
I think somebody might roll the dice on him.
I certainly wouldn't take him too soon.
This next one, when I saw where he was going, I almost cried a little because I think it kills us in fantasy.
Yeah.
And that guy is Adrian Peterson.
Ah.
Why the heck did he go to the Saints?
Yo, Adrian.
I mean, he's got
Yeah, I know.
there's
I don't know.
3 possible starting running backs. I know he's 32, so maybe he's trying to save his body. But, I mean, this is not what fantasy owners wanted to see.
No.
I mean, I think everyone, when they saw that with Mark Ingram, not only does it kill Adrian Peterson, it kills Mark Ingram as well. I mean, this is just not what we want to see. Are they going to split handoffs? Is one of them be a goal line back? Is one of them be a receiving back, a third down back? What are we going to see? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard to take Mark Ingram, Adrian Peterson, or the new guy, I can't remember his name, the rookie. I don't know. That's just devastating to me.
I agree.
And the guy that's coming out of retirement.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know he'd come out of retirement? Or
No.
you didn't know he ever retired?
Oh, I knew he retired. I didn't know he came out of retirement.
Farge, do you ever listen to the sports talk or anything?
Not too much.
What the heck? Oh, gosh.
Busy. But yeah, this is I find that rather interesting.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yes.
Beast mode is back.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's in Oakland. He's got one of the best offensive lines to run behind. He could do something.
Oh, absolutely.
He could do something as
He's
long as his back stays healthy.
Yeah. Well, he's got to stop them flips.
Yeah. Alshon Jeffrey, a wide receiver going to the Eagles. Thoughts?
I think he'll do good there.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the main target for Carson Wentz.
Oh,
and
yes.
Carson's only going to get a little better than he was.
Right.
So I think that's going to be an okay pickup for somebody. Not too early, certainly, but
Right.
And then this one's really interesting. He's the fastest guy in the NFL. John Ross for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's a rookie. He broke Chris Johnson's 40-yard time.
Oh, my.
Now, I'm not going to say he's going to get 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns and 90 receptions per se, but he could take the top off of defense.
Yeah. But he's fast, but does he have hands,
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
That was one of the things coming out of the draft. They thought maybe he dropped too many balls, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Speaking of fast, Deshaun Jackson going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Jameis Winston hurling him the ball, he's going to hit I don't know how many deep bombs for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like him going there because Jameis is he's going to light it up, I think. This is going to be a good season for Deshaun and Jameis.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. And tight ends. Fosh, what about Dwayne Allen, our little buddy? That I think he's a big listener to the show.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool.
He's a loser. Fosh, tell us how much you like the Patriots. Talk about that for
Patriots?
a second.
And
He hates the Patriots so
I
much.
don't like them at all. I don't.
Dwayne Allen is with the Patriots now.
Is he really?
Well, we traded.
Yeah.
Fosh, you didn't know that either?
No, I
Why
didn't.
the heck are you on
Where
the show?
have I
you
been?
need to get off this show. I mean, come on.
I know. I need to
What is
research,
wrong with
man.
you? Ugh. Yeah, Dwayne, the New England loves their tight ends up
Wow.
there, and Brady loves throwing to him.
Yeah.
If Gronk gets hurt, then Dwayne's going to put some numbers up.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And let's think of the guy that Dwayne Allen took his place up there, Martellus Bennett. He moved from the Patriots now to the Packers, who also like a tight end. And he's got big hands. He can block. He can catch. He can run. He's a big dude that can do just about anything. So I think that's an attractive option.
Oh, yeah.
With him up there.
Definitely.
In Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see about that. And then one of our personal favorites, Jack
Doyle.
Doyle.
Go.
So I think he's going to repeat what he did last year.
Oh,
I think he'll have
see
about
why
the
not.
same numbers, maybe a little more.
Mm-hmm.
But Andrew and him had a great connection, and he really had a career season. That was great.
Yes.
So hopefully he can do that again, and
like
he got
him.
a new contract, a deserving contract. He's
That's
one of those
good.
guys. He works hard. He grinds. Everything I've
Oh,
heard. Chris Ballard, our new GM, talk about is he's just a hard worker, and he's from Indianapolis. He's
Hey.
a local kid, so
That's cool.
excited to see what he can do this season.
Absolutely.
Speaking
what do you
of-
think about that new GM?
Oh, love him so
Yeah,
much.
I do too so far.
I think the entire state of Indiana just got more happy and less depressed people
Oh, yeah.
once Ryan Grigson was fired. It was
Yeah.
just, it's a sigh of relief. He was the worst thing to happen.
Can't even believe he was ever in there. It's just terrible.
Name one good defensive player that he drafted.
Crickets.
Silence
Silence again.
He-
Yeah,
he
it's
was
just
terrible.
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 Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm sure somebody will name one. That's fine. Shoot it to us, and we'll talk about it
Yeah,
on air, and we'll
yeah.
tell you how wrong you are. For sure,
Absolutely.
because you are. You're wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris is doing everything I like. He's bringing in competition. Nobody right now, from what I've heard him talk in training camp, position is safe. Everyone is up for competition. That's great. It's going to make everyone work harder. He's brought in a ton of new faces. I think there's going to be 8 new starters on defense. That is tremendous.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We're going to see there's lots of turnover, and it's certainly going to take some time, but I think our defense has already improved.
Yes.
So excited to see him, guys.
Absolutely. Yes.
Let us know what you think.
Yep. Bring it on.